Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the International Wrestling League Round 5 for the Formula Performance Series. We're here in Austria. I'll be your commentator today. My name is Tim Brusens, and I'm joined by Tyler Thomas finally. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So yeah, Round 5 today. It looks like that we have no reserves today, so then we have the normal main grid, and we're checking directly the standings out. We have a double lead from Jared and Logan, both on 61 points, with a little gap to our third place Vika Myron, who hasn't raced last week, and then Felix Naguer, Kieran Spears, and Cameron Armstrong. So yeah, championship is fully mixed, and that's what we wanted to see. And yeah, Austria, we have dry weather, good for the drivers. So yeah.
Will that transfer into the race? That is always the big question.
Yeah, it is. I'm with Williams going out.
I think we might have one reserve. GTGA_Cam.
It's Cameron Armstrong.
Okay. He has a different camera tag. Love to see it.
So, as we're on track with our first guy out. On and out up on the softs fitted. So yeah, he will definitely set the first benchmark of the day. As I'm searching his name in the list.
Gavin.
Yeah, just saying Gavin. It's his gamer tag, so yeah. Gavin, our first guy out on track with the Williams. Will be the first guy. We have a few drivers already out on track. Jared Fosbury is fitting the mediums and is already out. But Gavin is trying to the line to start his first lap. He will, as I said already, set the benchmark of today. Good run through turn 1, up to the little second corner, and then heavy braking into the third corner, the best overtaking spot on the circuit. We got 3 DRS zones, so action is be guaranteed by the DRS. As we're going to turn 4 into the second sector already. So yeah.
Track very busy. It seems about half the field, if not more, is currently out.
Getting not 100% best run. Don't invalidate me. Yes. That's not good. We have Callum Anderson should be the next guy, and the first guy to settle up. He didn't invalidate it. The benchmark is a 1.4.7. Good lap from him. We have then directly a Renault of Louis Quinlan starting his lap. It was an invalidation. Then we have a Merc of Tom crossing down a validation. Then we have Cameron Armstrong invalidation. So I need to check out who's going to the line. That's my menus. Again bugged, thank you for this. Codemasters.
Coming through the final 2 corners as he invalidates on the final corner.
Yeah, that's not good for
as
him.
There are fighter jets taking off
Lewis
outside
is on provisional pole, and Logan is behind him, so not the best starts of qualifying for Logan. So I need to check who is on the lap.
Ooh.
It should be
the gap
Rico.
Between Lewis and his teammate. 6 hundredths of a second? Yeah, 6 hundredths of a second.
Yeah, it is. I think Rico should be the only guy out on the lap right now. Yes, I need to look through the field a bit. Casper starts lap and validates directly into turn 1. As
Cameron
a few
Armstrong.
drivers setting times.
Now on provisional pole with a 104.2.
I think normally Rico should be the next guy. What is with Kieran Spears? He started his lap. Then we're going back on board with Rico. Rico back after missing last week's race. He's sticking comfortably a bit.
And he
invalidated in the last lap. I know that feeling. As Casper invalidated, as said already, Kieran is on the fast lap. Should be the only one at the moment.
One that is completely pulled off the track.
Kieran Spears purple in the second sector. Good to see. Maybe our next benchmark.
Will this Alpha Tower get out of the way? Yes, he does. Right there. Will he run wide through turn? Final turn? No, he will not.
It's a
104 flat.
Good lap
Nearly
from
flat.
him. As we have Jarvis on his lap. I need to check out who is on the lap. Coming too closely to finish it. Rico is invalidated again. Rostenholm on the last corner. Activating the race to cross the line. Go third fast for 143. Then we have the Renault backing off. We have who is on a lap. Tom Jewell should be. Yes, he is. Carefully on the gas.
Jared is crossing the line. Goes 9th with a 105 for
On the mediums.
Casper jumps up to 7th. 104.9 on softs. 2 lap old softs. That is. Not sure about that one.
Tom Jewell next to cross the line. Goes 6 fastest with a 146. As we have who's on a lap. Cal Manders and Smith, keep that in mind. Lewis Carter started this lap. What is about Cameron Young? Started this lap. Then started it. Felix started it, so then Callum should be
Ran wide
the next one. Using suggestion from the Williams. His dressing strategy. No invalidation this time. No, and Callum will cross the line to go second fastest at 141. Good lap from him. As my menu is completely bugged today. Thanks, Codemasters. Next guy should be Lewis.
Will be the next across the line, I believe. If not, it's no, Tom. The other Tom has invalidated, so Lewis will be the next across the line. Tidy through there, no invalidation.
Stays. Cameron Young should be the next. Goes second fastest with a 1-4 flat. And look at the gap between them for 100th of a second. Who's the next on a lap? Cameron Armstrong has started his lap. Tom Jewell.
Oh, I completely did not notice Felix go up into 4th.
Yes, I knew he was on lap, but I forgot it. Then we have
Shane goes up to
Shane.
4th.
I just wanted to go on board with him. Gavin stays in 12th. I don't know, I'm not sure. Next to McLaren of Rico driving,
Finally pitting.
going out of fuel. He's causing the blue flags. Blue flags, blue flags. Tom is going for another run on his 1 lap all softs. And the Merc goes 11 fast with a 148, and look how close the gap is between the drivers and their best times. And then we're going on board with Louis Quinlan. Going out on mediums, interesting from him, or strategy from him. There's two corners. Good run, no invalidation at last turn. No. Which time really set in is Renault.
He only goes 14
1-5-1.
fastest. Believe the next person to be on a flying lap will be Jared. So he starts his lap now.
So I have Cameron Armstrong in the chat. I don't know what you mean. We have Ross Stanhope on his lap. Jared Fosbury is on a lap, but behind him. Ross should be the next one to cross the line as we have 8 minutes left into quali.
Ewan McGregor still yet to make a lap as Campio's in the pits.
Ross Stanhope should be the next one to set his lap. Maybe an improvement, maybe not. Good run. That's no invalidation. Yes. What time really said? Goes third fast, so 1-4-1. Good luck from him.
Jared now
Next
coming through
one.
the final two corners.
Jared,
Tight
yes.
through there, no invalidation. DRS open.
Goes
Improves the first.
fastest. And look how close the first three are between each other. Yes, I need to look out for the next
The
drivers.
first four. Hell, even the first.
First
I mean,
6,
the top.
7, 8.
The first
so
9
close.
separated by 3 tenths.
Yeah, that's nice to see, and I think we should expect a good race for later as I'm searching guys closest to finish this lap. Should be Casper, if I'm not missing someone else. Humble with Casper. Using so much cover as he can. Going to the last corner. Good run, should be an evaluation, and it is set for him. Then we have behind him, not on the lap, with Kieran Spears, invalidation, coming in, so this lap already.
Jewel coming through to finish off his lap, and he invalidates.
And Callum Anderson on the last corner, which time will he set? Will he go on pole? Did he find this little chance? No, he goes only 4 fastest for 1-4-0-8. I need to say the little times then. We have Kieran. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna as I said already. I'm missing that every time.
The top 8 separated by less than a tenth.
And with Eben out on his on the I can't speak. On his out lap. Then should be the next. Cameron Young should be the next cross the line. Will you find this little 100 of seconds to go on provisional pole? Yes, he found it.
He does with a 103.999.
Nice lap
First
from
one
him.
breaking the 103s.
It's good to see him. Gavin started his lap. Ewan is on a lap. Who should be the next to cross the line? Which should be maybe Cameron Armstrong. He's a bit ahead of Ewan. Even gets a little slipstream from him as Cameron Armstrong backed off his lap. Then we have Even should be the next to cross line, but I'm missing no one. So on his lap on soft tires. Tom in 12 on the Mercedes, the only guy at the moment with settled time in mediums.
Through the final 2 corners for Ewan.
Yes.
Through the final corner. Nice and tidy out of there. DRS open. What will it be? Only 10th fastest. 104.6.
Yes. And Tom spun in the Mercedes on mediums. I don't know what strategy is he doing. Who is on a lap? I don't know.
I don't believe anyone is currently on a lap. Tom has front wing damage. Venom, I believe, will be He's on an out lap. He's the only one on an out lap apparently at the moment. Everyone else has finished their laps.
Then I'm going onward with Louis Quinlan Red Runner because of his only guy at the moment on an out lap. Warming up his tires. Casper retired from the session. There was no incident.
That's not good for warming up your tires.
It is, but he's ready to start his final lap. I'm getting ready.
DRS open. Starting his lap. Through turn 1. Little lockup on the front right. Tidy through there. DRS open as he climbs the hill through turn 2 up to turn 3. Shifting down to second. Tight line through there. Short shifting to third. Then fourth. So now DRS is open as he makes the run down to fourth. A very tricky braking point here as it is downhill. Another lockup on the right. Tidy through there. The lockup on the left as he throws the car in through there. Don't know the corner number. I should probably know that.
I should be done.
Now he
5
makes
or
the
6.
run through the penultimate corner. Now through the final corner. Tidy through there. No invalidation. DRS open. What will his time be? It's 7th with a 104.1.
Take a short look into the clouds. It's going to get darker, cloudier and cloudier. 1 minute ago we have sunshine. Maybe rain at the end of the race. The most drivers are on an out lap. Look at this. It's funny to see.
The game screwed me. I thought I saw rain there for a second. It looks like it could be about time for rain.
Shane is on his lap. Last week's pole sitter really can, and the week before in the version 2, really be able to get his third pole position in a row, maybe commentators.
As he does with a 103.7.
Provisional pole. As I need to shortly check out who's the next cross line. Will be busy at the moment. We have Gavin is on his lap. Then who's the next? Could be an Aftori. Who's Aftori? Cameron retired. Armstrong.
Adam seems to be making another run. Lewis is pulling off. Felix hasn't validated his lap.
Lewis crashed out. Who's the next? It's even. No, it's Felix. No, we should not be the next one.
I believe Jared might be.
Jared should be the next one. Will he beat the time from Shane? Will he go on provisional pole? Go run through the last corner. It's only second for him. That's not good for him. As we have Rico on his lap, then we go with Felix, should be the next one. It's invalidated, so his qualifying should be over and it's not going timely to the line. Will be close, no,
Felix
he won't
just
make it.
Barely make it across the
line. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm feeling so bad for me. Maybe we have Tom spinning out. Then we have Callum Anderson. Should be the next one to cross the line. After him we should have one of the Williams. No. Then one of the Haas. No. Look. Callum Anderson goes third fastest. Then Logan Arond. Today in the Haas. Coming to the last corner. Hopefully no validation in the last corner. No, he hasn't. DRS activated. Cross the line goes in only 11 for him. Even it's the next one validated in the last corner. So that should be qualifying over.
Crossing. Coming in the final corner.
Yes, and Kieran behind him.
And
Ross
he stays sixth.
Can't improve on his time. Quinlan crashed out. He's the only guy out on track. He retired from the session. So that's qualifying over. It's a lot of hectic qualifying at the end. There, but how close is up top? 8 or something else. So we have Shane Calera on pole ahead of Jared Fosbury, Callum Anderson, Cameron Young, Kieran Spears, Ross Stenholm, Cameron Armstrong, Louis Quinn and Felix Nagwer, Lewis Curtis, Logan Aaron, Tom Jewell, Ian McGregor, Tom Casper, Gavin and Rico Meyer. So yeah, between first and 13th is 1
less than a second.
And between the first 8, I think it was only 6 or 7 tenths.
Yeah.
So that should be an interesting race when we are cooking. I'm saying German words. When you're looking throughout the qualifying times and it's dry.
We have sun, but we saw how quickly the weather started to switch towards the end of quali. So will we end up seeing that today?
Maybe we're having a 5 from Sunday with the weather here. But I think when we got a bit of a rain then at the end of the race, but we know how fast the game can change the conditions. So it will be interesting to see as we're waiting that the drivers putting out the strategies, as I'm not knowing which strategy should be the fastest.
But I believe everyone inside the top 10 will, of course, be starting on the softs. Will we see anyone outside the top 10 start on softs or mediums?
I don't think. As formulation lap goes on, then we have telemetry.
We only have 2 people.
Yes. Ewan and
As
Tom.
Shane has spun on the outlap.
Wow.
Well,
some things you
and
don't
someone
need
else
to.
has spun. It seemed like Tom Jewell has spun as well.
With this pit strategy, lap 14 or 12, and lap 14 on mediums to the end, or on 12 and hards to the end. So the soft medium strategy should be the populars in the pits for changing tires. As I am losing sometimes some words I wanted to say.
As it appears we already have racing between Callum Anderson and Cameron Young on the formation lap.
Callum Anderson is normally the guy who's... And then we have an alternative strategy to the normal strategy. We have impossible soft, medium stint, but I think nobody will do that because of it's too high risk.
Although the hards, it depends on how good the hards are around here, because I know the hard usually is not a very good tire in race trim most times.
Some tracks their hards are good tires, but only on a few. I think the mediums should be the populars today to go on as we are waiting for Shane. Spawning on the outlap. That's only a thing that came from him, and Tom Jewell as well. So yeah.
Well, I don't know if he was going slow through that corner and then just slammed on the gas to try to...
Yeah, to warm up the back.
To warm up the back, but I hope we do not see that.
So Shane...
because that will cause pandemonium.
Shane is in this parking position. We're here. Round 5, Austria, 5 red lights. And away we go. It's good start from Shane and already... Look at Cameron Young, he's already on the inside of Jared Fosbury.
We're already 4 wide in the back.
I didn't saw that before. We have Cameron Young ahead of Jared Fosbury, and Callum Anderson is as well. We going down the inside on trying to make a move on Cameron Young. Is on the inside. They bumped a bit, but I think no wing was flying. What we have in the back, we have Louis Quinlan overtaking Cameron Armstrong. Will Cameron fight back? As I have a horrible camera angle. So there we go. They touched a bit. Louis pushed him wide, but not too far. What we have there, we have Rostano on the inside on Cameron, no, on Louis, and he's ahead of him. There we have Felix side by side with Logan Arrand, and he's ahead. And we have William. No, not Williams. We have Racing points being there at the back. Yes.
No damage, it appears.
Then we're not good. I didn't saw it. Where's Tremendous? And so, my grid is glitched. Thank you, Godmasters. Glitched. So there we go.
Wait a lap or two for that to solve itself.
Yeah, I don't know who's who because of my. Yeah, it's glitched. Thank you, Cody's. Yeah, thank you, Cody's.
Yep. Okay.
Oh God. Cody's.
Nearly there. Those Casper's in the lead. And I think we are back.
Yeah,
we are back to correct timing.
Then we have. No. I'm getting downward from Louis, should be. It's a good fight. Behind there with Frost and I'm on the inside on Louis Curtis. My game is glitching completely. I can't see a little thing.
So we have another yellow flag. That is, who is that?
Come on, Codemasters. I'm
Lewis.
pushing my arrow one and I'm just getting not the onboard. I'm getting the car switching back, but we have Logan at the back of Rico. But we need to jump to the front as we have DRS already activated. At the moment Shane can't put a little gap between them on the second place. Jared is under pressure from Kieran and Callum. But he has a DRS. Can't defend with this DRS. This game's completely glitched. Never be hard through the whole race. So we are with Jared and this little
battle. We
fight.
have Logan still pressurizing Rico.
Yes.
Seeing a DRS train begin to form.
Yes, Hero's Party is on. But Kieran is really close to Jared, but not close enough to try and move that thing with the DRS when the guy ahead of you got the DRS. It's so hard to overtake because you have only the slipstream. For reason not every time is wrong. If you have back. Oh my god. Cody's fixed your fucking game, it's annoying. We have Quinlan ahead of. I'm pushing my right stick to the back and I'm getting another onboard. What is this, Codemasters? But Cameron Hudson fighting back for his position on Louis Quinlan. Going side by side. Through turn 4, but Louis should be the upper end. No, he's pushing him a bit wide. Maybe a switchback from Cameron Armstrong. No, he's not close enough to possibly make a one. Then we have him on the back of Louis. There's something to check out the front very soon because we have Kieran Spears directly in the gearbox of Jared, but Jared got a better exit than Kieran. Then what we have? Close enough, maybe Logan on Rico. There was a big corner cut for Logan. He should be happy that he got no penalty from this.
And
what's happened?
Jared and I forgot his name already.
There's Logan down the inside on
Kieran.
Rico. Good move from Logan. Sorry that I interrupted you there. But it was important. Rico's fighting back. Look, he's going down the inside. Both looking up a bit, but Logan has a better line to keep his position. And we have Felix at the back of Ross, really close. It's a little train behind Louis Quinlan. So yeah, maybe we've seen the sooner overtake. Thanks, Cody's. I'm pushing buttons and I don't get the things what I wanted to see. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
We have a yellow flag
Tom's
again,
out. Tom's out.
Good thing he was ghosted there, or Casper would have been done.
Then we have Felix on the back of Ross. Then because of the DRS from Ross, he can't come close enough to get a good line. As we have a trip. What happened there? Someone has lost a few positions. I don't know if it was a glitch or something else.
I think it might have been a glitch.
And the Felix down the inside on Ross!
Oh no, Kieran!
That was a bit optimistic from Felix.
Kieran has no wing damage.
Who has wing damage?
Kieran. He's dropped back from 4th all the way down to 14th.
Yeah, that's the guy where I saw that lost a few positions immediately. Yeah, Felix was on a move on Ross. Ross shut the door down and Felix got an optimistic overtake, but yeah, normally it should work out, but yeah, not enough space there from Ross as we're going to the further back of the field, as we have Callum Anderson close to Jared, not close enough because of the DRS. And then we have Logan coming with the DRS on even, not close to make a move into turn 3. But he should have a good opportunity on the second DRS rate. He's coming in a slipstream and with the DRS. Should be an easy one for him. He's not pulling out to make a move down. Oh, nearly! He drove into his back, but he could avoid it. That's good for his race. And we have a few little groups of cars, but not. Whoa! We got a bit slidey through the little chicane there.
The top 4 are all in their own little grouping.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to miss an overtake on our front runners, but the DRS train is not making the things better. The only guy who has the DRS, no DRS, is Shane, and he's the leader. He's managing good with his ERS. That should be let him. As we have Rossano close to Cameron Armstrong. Cameron Armstrong is with the DRS behind Louis Quinlan. Both
Logan going side by side through turn 4.
Yes, he is. And
even locks up. Ooh, they nearly make contact. They're still side by side. Logan finally gets the move done.
yeah, he has more grip on the soft tires. So this should be an easy one for him, as we have the fight for 5th position, who is already given to Louis at the moment. Oh!
Who's that?
Touch. I don't know if he...
He loses it!
Cameron Armstrong! Oh, I saved it! Whew, that was close with the wall. He saved his car, that's good for his race. We have Louis Quinlan in the pits. Jared Fosbury dives out to look for a move on Cameron Young. Gets not the best exit, and we gave Callum Anderson the opportunity to come close, not close enough.
Louis is doing the 2-stop as he goes on to another set of soft tires.
Okay, that's interesting for him. I don't think if double soft and medium strategy should be the better option to the soft medium strategy. But maybe he's looking for some free air, time to push, and then getting a little undercut on the other drivers. Maybe that should be the case for him. As we are going with our front runners. Someone dives into pits, should be Cameron Young. Yes, it is. Then we go looking at our fight for 7th position. There's penalties flying in at the moment. Really, I'm losing my battle, thank you, goodies. Then we have even at the back of Logan coming closer with the DRS, really make a move in the 3rd corner. Dives out, goes down the inside with his medium tires. Logan should be have the better tire, but they're side by side.
First 3 out on hards.
We have
Cameron Young, Lewis, and Felix have all switched on to the hard compound tire.
Thanks for the information. At the moment we have even going past Logan with his medium tires. So we have this point reach, I think, where the mediums are better than the softs. We have a yellow flag in the second sector. I don't know what that was. But we have a fight between Logan and Ewan is not done yet.
As Shane and Jared pulling as Callum continues on.
Interesting from him. Maybe he has a bit more in this tires. Stretch 1 or 2 laps more than we have. And he has better mediums at the end of the race. We have Cameron Armstrong pulling out down the inside on Logan. And he is now they're wheel to wheel. Now Cameron has the DRS, should be better for him. Both got a DRS, but Cameron gets a better exit out of turn 3. So he is position up. As we have even coming closer and closer to the soft runners. I don't know which percent the tire should be, but the soft should be easily on 40%, so they will be trying to get out of the car. And we have both in the pits, Ross Denholm and Callum Anderson, and our new race leader is Ian McGregor.
Cameron Armstrong stays out.
Yes.
As does Logan and Rico.
Yes. It is interesting from them. And did we saw an undercut from... Yes, we saw an undercut from Cameron Young on Shane. Or there was an overtake, I don't know which of both was it.
I believe it was an undercut as they are really close as Callum looks to make a dive but backs out.
Callum? It's Shane.
Shane, sorry.
No problem. We have our front runners even sitting a bit comfortably with his mediums in the lead. The thing is, I'm on board normally with even. I'm pushing my right stick back and I'm on the battle with Shane and Cameron Young.
I get that too.
That's so
whenever
annoying.
you have someone like the driver select, whatever that bar is on, if you push the right stick back, it goes to an onboard of that person. I'm not sure why that's a feature, but
it's definitely annoying. As with Cameron Armstrong.
Come on, Codemasters with the
Cameron Armstrong lost the back out of turn 1, got on the grass, but only loses a bit the back. He saved it. Only lost one place.
Has now overtaken Cameron Young. This is the battle for the net lead as Cameron Young re-overtakes Shane into the third corner, and he has the DRS.
I don't know how long soft runners will stretch their tires. It's Logan, Cameron and Rico, the only guys who hasn't pitted on their softs.
Could they be trying to pit to mediums?
They will. So most of the drivers decided cone hards. It's definitely interesting. Yes, I'm searching for a little fight. Ross is coming closer to turn. So we have our pit window reached for the medium strategy. So definitely our soft runners at the moment will go into mediums. As we have our fight with Shane and Cameron continuing.
They're side by side going down to turn 4. Lock up for Cameron. Ooh, slight contact. As Cameron takes the line from Shane. Shane looks to have a little look down the inside, right on that gearbox.
Yes, directly in his back. Yeah, it was a braking mistake from him. It cost him a bit of time, but that should be continuing.
Kieran has retired.
That should be manually. After his front wing damage. And we have Shane again, and the back of Cameron Young is coming close. We go for a move into turn 1. Yes, he's going the road long way around the outside. Cameron pushed him wide, but next DRS rate, he's in his gearbox, pulling out to go down the inside.
Louis Quinlan is looking to join in on this battle.
Yes, yes. That is little. Wow, look
Shane
at the switchback.
Runs wide again.
Yeah, look at the switchback from Cameron Young was a good one. And Louis on his soft tires should have the better opportunity from them both. Or from this little 3-man battle, because of on the soft tire I have so much more grip than on fresh hards, but yeah, softs to fresh hards is a thing on this track, 1.2 seconds slower, so yeah, maybe the DRS train will help him as well. As you have Shane again in the gearbox of Cameron Young. A little mistake there.
As the final of the
and we have Louis Quinlan on the outside, and he's ahead of Shane. So his soft tires are paying out. He's on the back of Cameron Young. Dives out down the inside, late move, but not too late. No switchback there for Cameron Young. And then we have directly Shane in the back of Cameron's car. Shane has the DRS, but switching from Louis helps Cameron.
Not.
We have Felix and Logan fighting for P10, our last points position. Logan should be ahead, but Felix is coming close in the DRS, going down the inside. Nearly diving into Rico. Maybe, yeah. Only got Logan this time, and he's going down the inside into this time. Please, let's keep it clean.
Ooh, tidy through there.
Still wheel to wheel, and he backed off. Should be better. As we're going back to Shane and Cameron. Cameron has the DRS from Louis. That will help Cameron to have a bit of breathing space for at least 1 or 2 laps. Maybe I don't know how fast Louis will pull out the gap. As we're going back to Shane, to Felix, sorry. He's coming closer to Rico. He's definitely looking to try and move into turn 3 as it is. No, both ERS and DRS. How is flying low is... Oh, they touched! Oh, Felix saved his car incredibly. Oh, that was 3 wide. Nice helicopter camera there. But Felix should have the upper end of this battle. But is Logan looking to go down the inside? There's 3 wide! They said which Casper, yes. And Felix pushing him wide! There was contact between Felix and Logan. Not the cleanest racing from them both. Yeah, not the cleanest racing from them both. Cost him both at least 2 positions. As I'm looking shortly to the battle between Shane, Cameron and Louis. There's nothing changing.
17 laps, still yet to change tires.
Yes, we have Rico defending from Casper. Casper is not close enough to try a move. Even not an optimistic one. Not the best exit for Casper. Really be in trouble. And we have there Felix going down the inside on Luis. Locked up a bit. Thank God Moses again. And he's already wheel to wheel with Luis. Goes a long way around the outside, gave him space. Yes, he is doing. And he's ahead. Nice overtake from Felix there.
Now Logan looks to try to overtake his teammate. Right on his gearbox. Has a look into the middle of the corner, backs off because he knows that is not a smart idea.
Yeah, a bit ahead of them. We have Casper in the slipstream of Rico. He's way ahead. In turn 1, and Shane got temporarily won't help him. Rico goes wheel to wheel with Casper, and behind them, it's Lewis under pressure from his teammate. Oh, Logan squeezed around the outside. There was normally no room, but they're wheel to wheel at both passes.
Now Shane gonna look to send it down the inside of Rico.
Felix on the inside of Rico. And he is ahead, and there was contact between one of the asses and Rico. I don't know if there was a front wing flying away, I don't know. But maybe. Then we have Felix really on the charge.
Set his sight on Casper.
Oh, and Lewis lost it back a bit. They will give Logan the opportunity, but Logan backs off because he thinks it's better to do it on the other straight. They should not forget their teammates for this race. I don't think there will be team orders, but maybe. Felix not close enough to Casper. Lewis.
Come on, Cody's with these real fucking camera angles.
Can we have a look to our top battle for a second? I can follow the fight between the asses. Oh! Lewis goes down the inside! What was that?
Louis shoves
I saw something happening.
Cameron Young off track. And that now leaves him susceptible to Shane, is now they're fighting.
Yeah, both has wheel to wheel. I can't change my camera there. Wheel to wheel through turn 5. Oh, and Lewis lost his back and he... Oh my god, he saved his car. However he managed that. But good car control from him.
As Venom now pits to go onto his mediums, even still out.
Yes. With Logan at the back of Rico and Felix at the back of Casper. Felix is not close enough to come for an overtake. Or we have Logan setting Rico under pressure. And Louis Quinlan comes directly out in the fight between Casper and Felix. But Felix has the DRS and Louis not. And look how late Louis can brake. And we have Felix under pressure from Louis with fresh medium tires, and Felix got 10 of those hard tires. It's going down the inside. Oh my god, there's contact! Yeah, he was so late on the brakes because of Felix. He directly dived into Casper. Oh, that's unfortunate for Louis Quinlan. He was so comfortable in the front pack of the field. I thought he could fight up there, but yeah, he couldn't manage that until the end of the race.
And now we see Ewan finally peel into the pits as we have a three-way battle for the lead brewing. As Jared looks to go down the inside of Cameron Young.
Cold Masters. Oh my god. Oh, Cameron lost
Young
it.
Losing it out of 3.
Yeah, I lost it a bit.
That now allows Shane to pull away with those two fighting as Callum looks to join in on the parade.
Yeah, and Jared pulled out for looking for an optimistic overtake, but he saw better of it. Then we're staying with our front battle at the moment. Maybe Shane, yes, he has pulled out already a 1 second gap. Maybe seeing Shane today pitting. Not pitting, winning. Sorry. As Jared is a bit far away from Cameron Young.
Ewan went onto softs.
Yes.
He's doing the reverse strategy, okay.
Yes, it is. He can stretch them until the end. Maybe he will be the faster guy at the end, picking this 10 seconds out of the time that he needs to go onto the top. I'm going on board with him because of his directly back of Cameron and got DRS, got soft tires. It should be an easy overtake into turn 3. He's way ahead of him, ahead of Cameron Armstrong. We have someone DNF'd. It's Ross Tanner on the start finish lane. Okay, he DNF'd in the how it is in the pit lane.
In the pit straight.
Thomas, I'm surprised that we haven't saw a safety car today.
I am also surprised.
Normally not chase for Formula performance.
Tom Jules serving a what appears to be a 5-second stop-go penalty, as he will come out possibly a lap down. He's going to have to move out of the way for Shane, as here comes Shane, and he is left down.
Okay.
As he is going slow through pits to let all the leaders.
Someone spawn! It's Rico! No way. Oh my god, Cody's. I saw a glitched McLaren on track on the way through turn 1 to turn 2.
Cameron Young and Jared Fosbury fighting into turn 3 as Cameron gets the switchback, gets ahead, gets the DRS. Three-way battle
for the lead. Need
for
to stay with
second.
that. Because if we have further down the field, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 way battle for 7th. So need to look out for both battles at the moment. Look at the trade for 7th. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice train.
Ooh, Shane with a 3-second time penalty. That is not going to
It's not his first one. I didn't saw already popping up a penalty for
Logan
Cameron
is
and Jared.
right on the back of Felix. Going into the final 2 corners. He will not make a move. Louis Quinlan recovering nice from his spin. Go up into the points. Nico Meyer just trailing behind.
Now maybe it's a bit of chilling behind them to maybe get on time penalties, where he's a bit consistent with no getting penalties. Maybe moving up at the end of the race a few positions. But first we have Logan Around looking for a dive down the inside on Felix.
Getting really close.
But now we have Felix on the back of Casper. Come really close. He will be close enough to get the long way around the outside. And Logan dives down the inside out of nowhere into Felix. Wow, what a late move from him. But Felix wants to fight back. Logan gave him the space that he needed.
Now,
and then
Louis Quinlan looking to go down the inside in a not very good
that
spot.
was the contact. That was contact. Oh my god, what is going on here? Here we go again. Our 5-man battle, and we have changing the lead. Jared Fosbury defending from Cameron Young. Then we gave Callum Anderson the opportunity to tune in there. He's coming with the DRS because of Jared has none. And that's no good for Jared. Easy overtake for Callum Anderson, then we go back to our fight. Logan not close enough to go on Casper. Nearly. Felix dived in the back of Logan. But will Logan?
11.
Yes, Logan's coming.
Together.
Logan's coming, going down the inside with medium tires. He should be have the better tire at the moment. They're side by side. And he is ahead. Maybe he can
to capitalize.
Yes. Maybe Logan can pull away a bit. As he passed all now, and we have Felix fighting with Louis. Louis goes off track a bit. Getting some rally experience with the Formula 1 car. So Felix is the next one. Get under pressure from Louis. And we have Callum Anderson and Cameron Young fighting. I'm missing that every time. That's so bad for me as well. Thank you, Cody's. Callum Anderson down the inside. Oh! Oh, close the door. Yeah, Cameron closed the door. That was not 100% clean. In my eye, the fall from Cameron in this moment. Close the door completely.
Luckily for Shane, no wing damage, but now Elon closing up behind him.
Oh, Callum gets no wing damage, it's good for him. Look at Elon. I thought we need to remind him in the back of our heads.
As Felix and Louis are now fighting Felix trying to defend from Louis through the third sector.
Louis has a better tire, but is not able to overtake Felix. Felix is doing great defending on his 16 laps old hards. As we've already only 8 laps left. And we have Jared Fosbury close to Cameron Young.
Goddamn camera angles.
Jared coming close in the description of Cameron Young, going long way around the outside. Both locking up a bit.
It's Cameron.
Yes.
Cuts him
Cameron.
off again.
Yeah, he did. We have Callum Anderson at the back of even McGregor.
Ewan has the better tires, so he will already starting to create a gap to Callum.
So then we are going shortly to battle with Cameron and Jared. Jared pulls up down the inside and he's out of the first corner. But now Cameron got a better exit and should have the DRS. Yes, he have. So he should fight
runs
back.
Out of ERS to
Oh
defend.
my god. With Cameron Young down the inside. Looking for a switchback, could not make it work. Good defending from Jared there. But now we got CDRS. Coming the switching of Jared. But it's not. Oh, he dives down the inside!
Make a late dive.
How
Jared
late
tries
he was
to switch
braking.
back.
How
That
late
was
was
a risky
Cameron braking? But look at this. Casper under pressure from Felix. Felix looking for a dive? No. He is around the outside. Looking for a switch check maybe? No. It's not close enough. To looking for it.
Gets a better exit, struggling in that dirty air of Casper.
And we have the yellow flag. It should be Tom Jewell. I don't know where it is. Should be done. Then we have Jared Fosbury again on the back of Cameron Young, but this time Cameron Young got a good exit out of turn 1. But Jared's coming closer with the DRS, not close enough to go on the inside. And then we have even coming into this battle. This will make things interesting.
Louis Quinlan has spun out.
Where? Oh, should be turn 1 as the wing damage. No, but I think you should not come back in this fight. Casper managed to keep in the DRS window from Logan. But it's not close enough. So yeah, at the end of the race should be interesting because of Shane is pulling out a bit of a gap because of the fight between Cameron and from Jared. I think Shane should have 6 seconds of pens. And look at even round the outside into turn 1 on Jared Fosbury. No, he wasn't be able to do that move. But now with the DRS and his better soft tires, should be an easy overtake. But Jared is fighting good back. They bumped a bit round the outside for even. Oh, and his soft tires, look at how much
traction.
Yeah, he has. Now even.
Setting
It's
his
hungry
heights.
as fuck for Cameron Young.
Heights.
As we have a little fight around the lead.
We
So
have
need to stay
a
with
yellow
that.
flag as it appears that
Louis
Quinlan has
Quinlan.
retired on track.
Oh, why? Hopefully no safety car for this.
I don't believe so. If not, that will definitely throw a spanner in the works as Shane is at a convincing 5-second lead with 5 laps left to go in this race.
And I think it's minimum 6 seconds because of I saw his time popping up 2 times. And we have even at the back of Cameron Young on the first year, so it wasn't enough. And now he's going wheel to wheel and should be way ahead into turn 3. And who was the wear flag on? Start finish.
That was Tom coming out of the pits.
Okay. Then we have Jared is in the middle between these little two fights between Callum and the both Avatoruses, I wanted to say, and Evan and what's his name? Cameron Young. Maybe even can close the gap to Callum Anderson and win on penalties, maybe. But I think on track with 4 laps remaining and 9 laps old, so it should be not the easiest job. But we have Casper and Logan. Oh my god, Casper and Logan. Keep it clean, boys.
They're fighting through the final corner as a fighter jet is taking off near me. I don't know why. It is 9 o'clock at night. Should not be happening.
With Luke Williams saying that Felix is disgraceful on track. That's not good to hear. As we have our 3-man battle for 7th and obviously for 3rd. Should not forget this battle. We have Logan around the outside on Casper. Will Casper dive down the inside? No, he won't. Can Felix maybe get a good exit and fighting for the position with Casper? No. As Casper got the DRS. But he's coming closer and really making a move around the outside. He's going this time. Looking for the switchback, but it isn't working out for him. Our leading packs at the moment coming to the start-finish line. We need to go on board with them. It's Jared under pressure from Callum Anderson. Real Callum Anderson now is falling way back. So yeah, let's keep it down. As we have no one really close enough. I hate this bug, Cody's. Nobody's close enough. Then we're going to Casper, who is at the back of Logan.
We have a 4-way fight for the final podium position that looks to be brewing.
Yes, we have. And we have Casper coming closer to Logan, not close enough to think about a move. Then we're going to our leading pack. Cameron Young's leading the 3rd and last podium position. And everyone behind him wants this 3rd position. Time penalties will come into play, but for the moment we need to look what is going on track. Jared was looking for a dive, but I think it's better of it. Now with the DRS, Jared coming closer, closer and closer, gaining. Goes long way around the outside, maybe looking for a switchback, no. But on the 2nd straight. Coming close again using DRS. Pulling out down the inside. Oh, they bumped a bit, but they kept it clean.
The final podium position.
Yes, but
Cameron Young not giving up just yet.
Yes, he is. He's staying in his gearbox for a moment.
And he really loses it.
Lost it.
Now Callum Anderson puts him under pressure.
And Cameron Armstrong as well. Both said thank you for this. Yeah, Cameron, I think, was a bit early on the on the gas. But now Callum lost the DRS. Cameron lost the DRS to Jared. That really gave Cameron Armstrong the opportunity to go into his slipstream with the DRS and the ERS. Gaining a bit, but not enough. DRS on the 2nd DRS rate. Cameron has to look out for his teammate. Both on their maximum what ERS is gonna get.
Final lap.
Wait, it is the final lap.
His way.
Yes, Shane making his way.
Sets of corners. He will win it on track, but will he win it off of penalties, as he only has a 4.4 second gap to Ewan?
Here we go, Shane winning on track the race. What is going on? No time penalties. Even crossing the line. Goes to win the race. What is with Jared? Goes up to the win.
Goes to win. And
Caleb to the
second,
and Cameron to the third position. What is with Logan? The fight with Logan, Casper and Felix, who will go to get the 7th position on time penalties. It's Felix. Got it. Rico can maybe play in. No, he won't. Gets the last point position. So we have Jared Fosbury winning the race and extending his championship lead because of Logan got only 8th position today. Wow, what a finish. What a race, what a finish.
Very good race. That midfield battle was just incredible.
All the battles on track. Not every time the cleanest, but yeah, Jared winning. Staying on the top step for the last time this week. Oh, just making fun. 4 or 5 on Sunday. So yeah, as I said already, he will extend his championship lead because of Logan gets 8th position, only 4 points, and Jared got 25. So yeah, Jared is leading his own thing. Then we have our race result. Jared Fosbury winning out of Callum Anderson, Cameron Young, Ewan McGregor, Shane Calais, Cameron Armstrong, Felix Negwer, Logan Arwand, Casper, Rico Meyer, Tom, Lewis Curtis, and Tom Jewell and the rest of the field with Louis Quinlan, Ross Denham, Gavin and Kieran Spears retired. So as I'm waiting that we go into the lobby, then I can invite them for the podium interviews. Wow. What an entertaining race. That was. I need to check out something.
Looking for.
As we have Callum Anderson. Here it is. Callum Anderson, here he is. Then Jared Fosbury, and who was on our 3rd podium sitter? It was Cameron Young. Yes, yes. So and if you want, I'm doing Jared, and you can interview the other both today. So our race winners already in the party.
And now we wait.
So waiting a few seconds to maybe get Cameron Young in. There he is. So yeah, then we're starting with the interview. So race winner, Jared, congratulations on your win today.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, let's start with the race. Chaotic race. I think we got a whole race long the battle with Cameron Young and the other drivers. You win out in the end on pens. How was the feeling at the moment after this chaotic race?
Well, it was a good feeling. Unfortunately, I got a penalty myself at the start of the race, but a win's a win. I got to say I had a good fight with Cameron. He was mental on the straights. Like at one point, he was just pulling away in the traction areas, and I couldn't really pass him. The past few laps scratched my head, tried around the outside at turn 3, couldn't make it work, and he always kept getting the DRS in the second turn. And then I went and I found out some information that his tyre wear on his rears were critical, where he could have got a puncture. And I knew on the last or second to last lap I had to go for it, and he gave me a little bit of room, and it was just enough, and I locked up. And unfortunately, I had contact with him with the lockup, and I apologise. It wasn't my intention. But even in the end, after that, his tyres just went on him, and I think if he pitted probably 2 laps later or a lap later, he could have easily won that race because my tyres were also critical on the right front. So it's not the best win I've had, but a win nonetheless, and a 1-2 for NC Racing with me and Callum. It's great to see in the constructors now we are challenging Snitchel and Casper, so it's been a great result for the team and myself and Callum.
Okay, fair enough. Then, as I said already, you're taking the championship for your own today because of your was point square with Logan. With building your championship lead out, do you think you can build consistency with podiums and wins, and maybe finally at the end of the season you're getting your championship?
Well, championship is my hope because I do want to get a championship this year. I got a championship in IRL F2 season 5, and I won a championship in a different league last year, so I want to run a championship again in IRL. It means a lot, to be fair. It is FP, I am in the quicker car, Cameron is the quicker driver, better driver as well, so he's in the slower car, so it is advantage me. But with Logan and Callum, if he gets some good runs and if he gets some decent results, he could be a challenge, to be fair. And also some of the Red Bull guys of Kieran and possibly Shane. If Shane can actually not get penalties, as he had a lot of penalties today, he could actually wound up with some. And even Felix, you know, as I said when I won Italy, Felix was a good driver, and Spa, I just said everything that was great about him, so I think Felix also could be a shout. But other than that, I think the championship is still a long way off, and I'll just go race by race, but anything can happen. You know, you could even have Cameron win the championship now, basically, if he won every other race, so anything could happen.
Yeah, that's enough races left to make a good fight for the championship. Yeah, next week we are heading to Bahrain. How you are around this track?
It's a bit of a worry because the double left-hander, which is basically ABS LP, since I've got new brakes setting on my brakes, so braking now is a lot easier, and it's easier to lock up. I need to do a little bit of practice at Bahrain to be up to speed, but I think I could be up for a fight there. It also depends what car I'm in. Of course, I could be in the Red Bull next week, I could be in the Ferrari, I could be in any car. It just depends. So we'll just have to wait and see. I know the Ferrari isn't the best car to be in, the Merc is probably the best. But a car's a car and a drive's a drive, you know, you just do it as you want, and we'll just see how it goes. It depends, as I said, on tyre wear and how I just do with the no ABS on that double left-hander.
Okay, then congratulations to your win again, and yeah, good luck for next week.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So yeah, Thomas, you wanna go with Callum?
Alrighty, second place, Callum Anderson, getting second on penalties. Had quite a few decent, good fights there with Jared and Cameron. How are you feeling after that race? Alright, lost my train of thought. Give me 1 second. What was I gonna say? Okay, so I totally forgot where you qualified, but P3. Alrighty, so ended up 1 position higher. Obviously, you were, I believe, the first one to break into the 103s, if I'm correct.
No, it was Cameron.
Oh, that was Cameron. Okay. Then I have my stuff all wrong.
Any questions left?
I'm trying to think of stuff. I had questions, but then I completely lost track. Week. So, Tim, if you want to take
Bahrain.
over. Oh yeah, Bahrain. So Bahrain next week. Obviously, that's a difficult track for some people. How are you feeling going into that? Alrighty. Tim, do you have any questions for him?
No, I don't.
Alright, then you can take it away with our final podium position.
So yeah, Cameron, congratulations on your podium and P3 today.
Thank you.
Then the race, as I said already to Jared, was very, very chaotic between, especially to both. Yeah, how was the race of your point of view?
Well, I mean, even though I'm a little bit annoyed for a bit of contact, I think probably, well, one of my best weeks in a while, because being in the Williams is very hard every single week, trying to drag it up anywhere. So I think the race wasn't that bad. I'm surprised to be up there, but then I managed to just keep on. And then at the end, the tyres were like nearly 90% on the rears, so literally had nothing left at the corners. So in the end, P3's probably deserved.
Yeah, it is. You showed already a few good positions in the first races, but you didn't manage to finish a race. Yeah, short look to the championship. You have 0 points at the moment. Do you think you have any chances to get a contender for maybe Jared and the other drivers?
If I back up my ideas, probably. I think it's not over quite yet. But I mean, it depends on the other driver's pace, because Jared in a Ferrari, it's just too quick on the straights. Like I could probably keep him behind, but it's, yeah, like with Callum as well, two very fast drivers, struggle to keep them behind, or you know, if I'm behind, it's a struggle to keep up with them. So I mean, I'm not counting myself out of the championship, even though, well, I'm only on 15 points, but it's going to be a struggle.
Okay, then last question. We're heading next week to Bahrain. How are you around this track?
Very good, actually. I think a 1-2 for me with my, well, two of my best tracks, Austria and Bahrain. I think I'll probably be up there again, but then after that I'll probably just drop off.
Okay, yeah, then congratulations on your podium today, and hopefully we see you next week on the podium as well. And yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So then, that was it for today. Then thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you're checking out the stream of our normal tiers F5 on Friday 8 PM UK time, our top tiers F1 and F2 on Saturday 6 PM UK time, and F3 and F5 on Sunday at 4:30 PM. We see us next week for round 6 in Bahrain, and then until then, see you. Goodbye.